everyone, it's me again. I told you yesterday that I would absolutely be making a video today, and here I am. So I'm glad to finally be back doing these daily, as I find them to be a lot of fun and a really good chance for me to really kind of tell you, what's going on and how I'm feeling about, about the changes I've been making. Today has been a really awesome day. Today's been day 8, and most of the meals that Becky and I have been eating lately have been kind of more along the lines of like, fish and rice, or fish and broccoli, or something, something along those lines. And we kind of got a little bored with that today. So what we did today is we went to Whole Foods, and um, we went to New Seasons Market, which is a local which is a local grocery store here in Portland, Oregon area. And we got some cod, and we got some sweet potatoes, and we got some almond flour, and we also got some stuff for some smoothies. And we went to these places and got all this stuff, and then we came home, and then we had this really, really good dinner. Becky made these delicious, delicious, delicious fish sticks using the cod. She kind of like rolled them in the almond flour, or she rolled them in the butter first, then put them in the almond flour, and then fried them. And I, on the other hand, I made sweet potato fries, and I cut up the sweet potatoes and I baked them with some olive oil and some salt and pepper and Italian seasoning, and the food was incredibly good. I mean, it was out of this world. It was all just homemade stuff that we made here. I mean, it was pretty amazing. Um, so I mean, that was awesome, and that's probably one of the better dinners I've had. So I was really excited to eat it. So I had that, kind of rewinding a little bit for breakfast this morning. I had my regular oatmeal, no biggie, no change there. For lunch, I had some of the curry that we had from last night, some of the stuff that was left over. And as a snack, we made these smoothies, and the smoothies were out of this world. Like, holy fuck. The smoothies pretty much had a ton of veggies, or had a ton of fruits. Had no veggies, actually. And the fruits were like strawberries. I'm trying to remember what else it was. Strawberries, marionberries, which is a type of blackberry that's pretty popular here in Portland area, and something else, and I can't remember. But it was that, and then we put goji berries in it. Now, for those of you who don't know what goji berries are, imagine something like a cross between like a date and a raisin, and that's pretty much what a goji berry is. It's just like a tiny little. It's like a tiny little fruit, like a tiny little dried fruit that tastes a lot like a date. But if you put these in something cold, for example, like the smoothie we made, they turn these really crunchy little things, and they're really, really good to put in smoothies. So we did that, and probably one of the better smoothies I've had. I mean, it was just delicious, and it was a recipe that my wife got from Prasad. Prasad is a local raw food, organic cafe that's here in Portland, and she went there and she got something that's kind of like it, and she tried recreating the recipe, and it was delicious. And I'll go ahead and give you a link to Prasad in the description below. So today was, all in all, a very good day. We stuck to the diet well. I had a cup of green tea today, but my other cup was a decaf tea, my Egyptian licorice tea that I love so much. And I mean, today, I think one of the lessons I'm definitely taking from today is that it's not really a lot of fun to just sit on your ass the whole evening. I mean, it's not even relaxing. It drains the energy out of you. I mean, instead of restoring it. Because I mean, today what we did, like, I picked Becky up from work. We went to the market. We came home. We started cooking. We ate. I went and I fixed something with my car. I washed dishes and I cleaned. Like, I had a ton of energy today. And I think the reason I had that energy, for one, is just because I kept doing stuff. I kept working, and I kept doing a lot of little projects and work around the house. Normally, before this, I wouldn't have any energy at all, and I just sat on my ass and just watched TV. And I did a little bit of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like working all the time up until bed. I watched the Oregon Ducks game today, and I was watching a documentary just now on the Dalai Lama. But but I mean, I think the lesson I'm taking from today is that it's so much better not to have so much energy to be able to dedicate to do stuff. Oh, and not to mention, I played with our dog a lot today too, which is kind of an aforementioned. But I mean, when you're chasing your dog and your dog is chasing you and stuff, that does burn. That does kind of that has a potential of tiring someone out. But my dog got tired before I did. So I mean, I guess that's a good sign. And another reason I think I had a lot of energy today, and I actually forgot to get it, but let me go grab it real quick. Hold on. Just one sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I think another reason that I had so much energy was because of this bad boy. Let's see. Make sure you can see it. You see it? It's called Greener Greens. It's by Health Force Nutritionals, and it's this really good kind of powder. And I'll go ahead and put it up here and like read you what's in it. It's got a ton of stuff that's just amazing for you. It's got whole leaf cereal and pure juices, and what that means, it's got barley, wheat, it's got alfalfa, dandelion, barley, and oat. It's got all of this crazy stuff in it, but I swear to God, we put this in the smoothie. I had so much energy after it, and I've read reviews on Amazon.com and other places online where people talk about this stuff. Greener Grasses by Health Force Nutritionals. I've read other things online where people say the exact same thing. They feel like they have this burst of energy in the mornings after they have a couple tablespoons of this stuff here. So definitely it costs about like $30 at Whole Foods for these, so it's not cheap. But I mean, definitely if you have the money and you want to feel a good boost of energy in the morning without caffeine, like go for this stuff. It's good stuff, and it tastes pretty good too. I mean, it's not that bad. It doesn't taste like it's it kind of blends in really well to whatever you're putting it in. So definitely go out and get yourself some of the greener greens greener grasses. I'm sorry, greener grasses from Health First Nutritionals. Good stuff. So anyway, it is about time for me to go to bed. So I want to go ahead and wish all of you a good evening, and hope you all have a happy Friday. And I will talk at you guys tomorrow evening and let you know how I guess today was day 8, so I guess I'll let you know how day 9 was tomorrow. All right, until then, take care. Bye-bye.